Hello everyone, this is Nirmani Geeks Unleashed YouTube channel. Welcome to my channel and please subscribe and join my channel for more videos like this. Today we are going to talk about IP addresses, different IP address types and everything. What are these IP addresses? Actually, IP addresses are the logical identifiers for a given network device. Every device that can connect to a network, especially with the internet, laptops, mobile phones, tabs, all these devices are having IP addresses. So there are some different types in these IP addresses. Basically, we can categorize them mainly into static IP addresses and dynamic IP addresses. For security reasons and other configuration reasons, for the mobile devices and for the general users actually, dynamic IP addresses are assigned. That means time to time when we connect with the internet, different IP addresses are allocated to us by the internet service provider. Then there are static IP addresses. Static IP addresses normally assigned to servers. Web servers, file servers, so all the different types of servers will have static IP address. Static means it's not changing. Dynamic means changing IP addresses. For us, time to time, it's ISPs are allocating change in IP addresses. That's not a problem. But still, for the servers, we should be able to identify via the DNS servers. Therefore, the servers should have static IP addresses. Then only it's possible to connect with the servers via DNS servers. It's like that. Then, after discussing the static IP addresses and dynamic IP addresses, we have to discuss about the types of IP addresses. First, IP version 4 is established. IP version 4 is also known as dotted decimal notation. It's something like 194.10.0.2, like that, 4 decimal numbers separated by dot symbols. That's why it's known as dotted decimal notation. That we can represent using hexadecimal numbers as well as in binary numbers also. If we try to write this dotted decimal notation in binary, for each number 8 bits, that means 1 byte will be allocated. Then 8 bits into 4, 32. That means there will be 32 bits allocated for the IP address, IPv4 IP address. Then that was totally enough earlier. Now actually IPv4 addresses were given for the internet service providers and servers, and now there are no any IP addresses available for us to use. Therefore, IP version 6 was invented. IP version 6 is a very strong method. Actually, it is the architecture also different of the IPv6. IPv6 addresses having actually 8 groups. There are 8 groups. In each group, there are 4 hexadecimal numbers. Each group having 4 hexadecimal numbers. That kind of 8 groups are there. Those groups are separated using colons. There are colons in between. So altogether there are 128 bits in binary. That's a huge range, therefore huge variety of numbers can be given for everybody in the world. Now we can allocate IP version 6 addresses actually. So now, like when IPv4 was invented, as scientists told that there is too much and only few is needed. But still now it's already given for the devices, now it's not available. Now IPv6 is there. Now scientists think that for a longer period of time that is enough, but we don't know how technology is enhancing, how it is changing. So maybe in future that's not enough also, then we have to go for another architecture also. Let's see. So in IPv6 addresses there are some things that we need to consider actually. In this IPv6 addresses, when there are 4 zeros, some groups exactly 4 zeros, then no need to write it. Without writing it, removing that 4 zeros and the colons only are represented. That is one method. Let's say there are 3 groups in the middle, then all 3 groups can be removed. That means without writing it, only the colons have to write. but let's say in the middle somewhere in the left side there are 4 zeros, and at the end also 4 zeros. Then we can't remove both because then we can't identify where the place is. There are some situations we can use. That depends on how zeros are coming. In another method of writing, actually, in the IPv6 addresses, like when there's a zero in the beginning and at the end, then also we are removing and writing only the other numbers. So there are different methods available. Anyway, the main things are that is represented in hexadecimal. There are 8 groups. Every group there are 4 hexadecimal numbers separated by colons. It's like that. When writing these addresses, actually normally capital letters are used when writing the IPv6 hexadecimal code. In some places you can see that it's represented in simple letters also, but anyway all the methods are correct. So it's like that. So IP addresses we mainly should know. There are 2 main types, static and dynamic. When we think about the versions, there are IPv4 and IPv6. So actually, other than the IPv4 addresses, IPv6 available, and the security is high in IPv6, and data transfer rates and other communication purposes also much better enhanced with the IP version 6. I hope you understand about the IP addresses. If you have any problem regarding IP addresses, static IPs, dynamic IPs, or the types, please comment in the comment section. We'll further discuss about that. That's all about this video. Please share, comment, and your friends also get to know about my videos, and please share and inform everybody that what we are doing here. Then I need more subscribers, as well as please click on the bell icon and get in touch with our videos. And we have to enhance the way, so your comments are really important for me. That's all for today. Have a nice day.